Well, Amari Cooper and the Cowboys have been negotiating. I think they're pretty close. But here's why he's not a Cowboy in 2020 yet, is because he waited this out. They tried to sign him in the fall. He said, the money is $20+ million for top receivers, so where's my 20 now is what he's waiting on. But multiple sources around the league tell me that they expect the Cowboys to spend big right now. They're going to try to get something done with Dak Prescott. If they don't, they franchise tag him. They throw a lot of money at Amari and sign some defensive guys too.
And so that's why I think this Amari deal is going to get done sooner. You listen to him say, for life, aura, love. It's not qualifying like, I want to be a Cowboy for life if everything works out. None of those qualifiers are in there. He wants to play with Dak. Amari understands how this works. He's been drinking the Jerry Jones potion about how playing for the Cowboys is better than the other 31 franchises. And Amari, if we get the deal done with you, then we have the tag on Dak that will give us more time to make sure and ensure that he is your quarterback next season.
Can I just say, I understand when you say he's drinking the Jerry Jones potion, that it sounds to me like you're saying that sort of half-kiddingly. But the reality is it's true.
Yes.
It happens to be true. The Dallas Cowboys are just different from every other organization in the NFL. Playing for them is just different. If you don't believe me, ask Troy Aikman, Tony Romo, Jason Witten, and everybody else who gets Emmitt Smith, all these guys who get endless opportunity for having been a Dallas Cowboy. And I know that you should not necessarily say, okay, I'll take less money because I get that. But the reality is it is an investment in its own way.
I think it's an investment, but the teams have to be good. I can go through a bunch of other names and
But they are
quarterbacks.
good.
No, I understand that. A bunch of other names and quarterbacks who have no career opportunities afterwards, but they are good in part because they are keeping their players. We're in a situation now where we all talked about how important Amari was to kind of improving Dak, but no one's talking about how important Dak was to showing that Amari can be a true #1 receiver. We were unsure of that. I know he's been to the Pro Bowl, but out in Oakland, we weren't sure that Amari could be the guy that we thought he was, that he's become so far. So I do think that I know that they have enough money to pay both of these guys long term. That's the smartest thing to do, to extend these guys long term, let them be a part of the future big three, the three-headed monster that they always have down there, and stop messing around as if you're going to move on and find a better quarterback or you're going to find another #1 receiver.
And the reality is, Dallas, you mentioned money, and they have the 5th most cap space, sitting there about $77 million this year. So they can get this done. And I think Jerry came to him, and you joke around about that. But, Greeny, if Jerry got you talking, you might be doing play-by-play for the Dallas Cowboys. He'd sell it all to you and the opportunities to put that star right on your chest and feel good about it.
I'm being serious when I say it. I mean, candidly, I don't mean to sort of take us far afield. We can have this conversation a different day. The Dallas Cowboys are the biggest indictment of the New York Knicks you could possibly imagine. There should be an inherent advantage in being a New York Knick in basketball because being in New York is, in theory, more valuable than being anywhere else. They don't take advantage of it for a variety of reasons that I think everyone understands. The Dallas Cowboys do take advantage of it, as well they should. There is a value in that star, and it is financial, among other things.
No doubt. I mean, look at Dak Prescott. He's got endorsements. He's going to be a Cowboy for life, but he can be a little fed up with the Cowboy way in the short term because they've said 100 times on the record, we're going to sign you, and there's frustration there. He's a little fed up. Now, he's going to probably play on that franchise tag because it's going to be $32 million almost next year. But he's like, look, I played 4 years on a small deal. I'm ready.
Greeny, I understand and I appreciate everything you're saying, but his job is to play quarterback. He does that well, and he gets paid well because of that. Just because he's in Dallas and that allows him to also sell soup and yogurt doesn't mean that Jerry Jones deserves a discount. Like, I don't care about that. I'm doing my job. Pay me what you owe me. Don't tell me that, oh, because you're here, you also get to sell some yogurt and you can make some money there. Like, no, leave me alone.
But there's a lot of money in soup and yogurt. I mean, there just is, and there is a value in that.
You want this man eat breakfast every day?
That's fair.
I'm not arguing against it. I'm arguing for it. I'm saying that all these guys are independent contractors at the end of the day. Patrick Mahomes, there is a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow for him if he becomes what we all think he can become. That is extraordinarily valuable. Everyone should consider that.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying until, which you didn't take this step, until someone takes the further step and says, so take a discount. No.
I don't know why it is that when you're not disagreeing with me, I feel like you're yelling at me. That just doesn't seem right.
It's more fun that way.
Right, fair enough. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube.
For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app.
And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.